Today we are re-simming the entire LeBron era of basketball, starting from the 2010-11 season up until the end of the 15-16 season. Make sure to go watch the re-sim of the Curry era if you haven't already. It's uploaded on my YouTube channel. We got the LeBron era here. Obviously, this was the time where the Miami Heat were a dynasty. They had the super team. I did download a roster, and first we got Andre Iguodala on the Sixers. Drew Holiday, I believe, was an all-star in the next year, so I wonder how that's going to work out for him. Bobcats, they had Jared Wallace, Steven Jackson, DJ Augustine, and a bunch of people. Brandon Jennings and Andrew Bogut on the Milwaukee Bucks. This is pre-Giannis, pre-Monte Ellis, if you care as well. We got the MVP Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls. This team was filthy, bro. I don't know if Derrick Rose is going to win the MVP this season. Obviously, he did in real life. There's a lot of controversy with that because a lot of people think that LeBron deserved it, which is a valid statement because they both had MVP caliber seasons. I think because Derrick Rose was doing all that is at the age that he was kind of the favorite to win that just because of that alone. This is a very bad time in Cavaliers basketball. LeBron left. Obviously, they have Anton Jamison still. Anderson Varejao. If Anderson Varejao is your second best player, there's a bit of an issue with that. You got Mo Williams, who's, he's 27. You got the Celtics. This is like out of prime big three between, we got 34-year-old KG, 33-year-old Paul Pierce, 24-year-old Rondo, he's still in his prime, 35-year-old Ray Allen, and 38-year-old big man Shaq. This dude was hefty. This is not yet the Lob City Clippers. We got Blake Griffin, we got Eric Gordon, Chris Kaman, Baby Braun. This is 20-year-old Eric Bledsoe. I want to see how he develops in this. Got the Grit and Grind Grizzlies with the usual Zach Randolph, Mike Conley, Rudy Gay, Marc Gasol. They're all sort of entering their prime. Atlanta Hawks, Al Horford, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, and also Jamal Crawford. And we get to the Miami Heat, the super team that they were. D-Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh, along with some really good role players. Udonis Haslem, the real King James Jones, Mike Miller, Mario Chalmers. But LeBron had no help, remember. You always got to remember that, okay? No matter what, no matter where you stand on LeBron, just always remember that he had no help, okay? Dwayne Wade, no, 96 overall, that's just fake, right? Okay. We got the New Orleans Hornets. This is before they were the Charlotte Hornets and the New Orleans Pelicans. Chris Paul, David West, Emeka Okafor. Utah Jazz. This team was fun to watch back then. I know that much. Darren Williams, obviously one of the best point guards of his era. And if you don't know about that, do your research. Paul Millsap, Al Jefferson, both 25 years old. And this is, I believe, a rookie Gordon Hayward as well. Sacramento Kings, we got Tyreek Evans. This is sophomore year, I believe. Yep. I remember he hit that game-winning half-court shot. Or it was like a full court, actually. I don't even know if it was a half-court shot, but that was a crazy highlight. If you haven't seen that, you should go watch it. Got rookie Boogie. Yeah, this is not a good team, but they have Luther Head, so it's the greatest team of all time. Knicks got Amari Stoudemire, Raymond Felton, Danilo Gallinari. This is obviously this is before the Melo trade, so that probably won't even happen in this. Amari Stoudemire, obviously, he was an amazing player on the Knicks, and then when Melo came, things started to fall apart, whether it be injuries from him. Didn't he like punch a fire extinguisher in the playoffs or something and then had to sit? The Lakers obviously got Kobe, you got Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom. Magic got Dwight Howard, they got old man Vince Carter, Jameer Nelson, Dallas. Obviously, this is the year they won the title because of some cocky-ass antics from LeBron and D-Wade. They got Dirk, they got Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler. I think this was the year before his DPOY season. I could be off on that. You got old man Jason Kidd. This team was just really deep. New Jersey Nets struggling, but they have Brooke Lopez and Devin Harris. Devin Harris was also a bucket back then. He had one of the craziest half-court game winners I've seen as well. Denver, we got Melo, Chauncey Billups, we got Nene, we got Ty Lawson, we got J.R. Smith. Pacers have Danny Granger. This is, I believe, when the injuries started happening. I mean, the injuries had already been happening, but Danny Granger was different, bro. He was the MIP a couple seasons before this. They also have a rookie, Paul George, which will be very interesting to see because obviously with Danny Granger being injured, there was one good thing that sparked from that, and that's Paul George's upcoming Pistons. We're at the end of an era here. We got 32-year-old Richard Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rodney Stuckey, still a bucket, I think a rookie Greg Monroe. We also have T-Mac, 31-year-old T-Mac. This is a very weird time in T-Mac's career. Raptors, we got 21-year-old DeMar DeRozan. We got Andrea Bargnani. We got Jose Calderon. Houston Rockets, you got Kevin Martin. You got Yao Ming, Luis Scola, Kyle Lowry. I mean, Kevin Martin was a bucket. Yao Ming was injured at this point. And Luis Scola did his thing, Spurs, the Spurs dynasty, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Monte Ginobili. Between when Tim Duncan was drafted and like 2017, they've had a really good roster every year. Phoenix Suns, we got an old-ass Steve Nash. We got an old-ass Grant Hill. We got Jason Richardson getting up there in age. Didn't he have some little thing going on with Steve Nash, or, maybe included his wife? I heard something about that. Oklahoma, we got KD, Westbrook, Ibaka. We have James Harden, a very young James Harden. Minnesota, we got K-Love. We got Michael Beasley, Luke Ridnour. Portland, we got LA, we got Brandon Roy, Nicholas Batum. Golden State, we got Steph Curry, a very, very youthful Steph Curry. We got Monte Ellis, David Lee. Washington, we got a very, very youthful John Wall. We got Nick Young, Andre Blatch, who was pretty solid back in the day. JaVale McGee. This is pre-gunned Gilbert Arenas. Just don't make a bet with him in the locker room, okay? This is also post-drama Josh Howard, so he was a former All-Star, though, in the Mavericks. I'm going to sim up until the start of the Curry era. Let's go through the first season, man. Let's go. LeBron wins the MVP here. A lot of people think that he should have in real life as well. I'm, arguably one of them. He definitely had an MVP caliber season. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Really good shooting splits. Blake Griffin, Rookie of the Year. Obviously, he sat his rookie season, so this makes sense. 18 points, 11 rebounds. Okay. Mata Ginobili, 6th Man of the Year. Fair enough. 17 points off the bench. Solid. Andrew Bogut, DPOY. 13 points, 12 rebounds. MIP goes to Jeff Teague. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Scott Brooks, Coach of the Year. I mean, it's hard to not win Coach of the Year with that Thunder team. The All-NBA first team, we got D-Wade, Derrick Rose. We got LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Andrew Bynum. What could have been, man? 17 points, 13 rebounds. Man, I think injuries screwed his career over too. What could have been, man? All-NBA second team, we got Russ, we got Kobe, KD, Blake Griffin, and Andrew Bogut. All-NBA third team, we got Steph. We got Rondo, he tore his right meniscus. He's gone for the season. That hurts. KG, Josh Smith, and Roy Hibbert. Okay, this was when he was starting to enter his prime. All defensive first team, we got D-Wade, Andre Iguodala, Tim Duncan, LeBron, and Andrew Bogut. Makes sense. All defensive second team, we got Rondo, we got Westbrook, Ibaka, Garnett, and Bynum. All rookie first team, we got BG, we got John Wall, Boogie, Paul George, and Joel Graham. I don't know who the fuck that is, I'm gonna be honest. All rookie second team, we got Derek Favors, Ekpe Udoh, Greg Monroe, Lance Stevenson, and Nikola Pekovic. Isn't he didn't he go back to Serbia after he retired and just started dealing drugs or some shit? Actually, maybe for my safety, I don't want to speak on that. All right, the playoffs, we got the Thunder with the first seed and the Bulls with the first seed. Okay, the Heat got the second seed. That's a little surprising. We got the Mavericks and the Thunder. We got the Lakers and Clippers, Spurs and Nuggets. We got the Warriors and the Trailblazers. Over in the East, we got the Bulls and the Knicks. We got the Hawks and the Nets, Celtics and the Magic, and we got the Heat and the Pacers. Let's get through the first round. Okay, we got the Bulls taking down the Knicks in 6. That makes sense. The Hawks doing the same to the Nets. Magic take down the Celtics. And we got obviously the sweep. The Pacers go down in 4. D-Wade with 45 points though. Not much you could do about that. Look at the efficiency too. That is borderline orgasmic. Chris Bosh didn't have a great game, but I'm not going to accept any Chris Bosh slander. Y'all kids these days, I'm 19 years old by the way, but I'm calling y'all kids. Y'all kids these days, y'all don't know how good Chris Bosh used to be. This dude was the 24-12 type player back then, but people just forget so quickly because of the role switch that he had on the Heat. Over in the West, we got a lot of upsets. Holy shit. The Mavericks take it in 5. That's one of the biggest upsets. The Clippers give a gentleman's sweep to the Lakers. That's very surprising as well. Kobe with 20. Eric Gordon led the way. We also have the Denver Nuggets upsetting the Spurs. And then we had the 7th seed Portland Trailblazers taking down the Warriors in 7. Now in the second round, we got the Clippers and the Mavericks. We got the Nuggets and the Trailblazers. In the East, we got Bulls and the Hawks. And we got the Heat and the Magic. Let's get through the second round. The West is upset city. The 8th seed Mavericks sweeping the Clippers. Dirk with a 30-point game to close them out. Jason Terry with 26. And then we had the Nuggets sweeping the Trailblazers. Melo with 25 and 10, though 0 assists. Checks out. In the East, we have the first seed making it out, but they had to take, okay, the Hawks took them to 7 games. Derrick Rose with 42. Carlos Boozer with 24 and 13. And then we also had the Heat take this one over the Magic, though. D-Wade with a 41 point, 12 rebound, and 5 assist game. All right, the conference finals, we got the Bulls and the Heat, and then we got the Nuggets and the Mavericks. Let's get through this round. The Bulls get swept. In the West, we have the Nuggets getting taken down by the 8th seed Mavericks. And with that, we have a matchup just like in real life between the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. This is crazy, man. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's get into game 1, though. All right, we jump into this one. 37 seconds left in game 1 of the finals. Dallas is up by 2 against Miami. This is going to be crazy. JJ Barea here as well. Okay. Screen up top. Wait, is that a legal screen? Oh my gosh. Sean Marion selling the bag for the Mavericks. All right, the Heat have a chance to tie this game or take the lead. We'll see what they do with it. They get it to LeBron. No, they don't get it to LeBron. Mario Chalmers, he's looking to sell the bag, it looks like. Okay, they get it to D-Wade for 3 over Jason Terry, and he hit it! Dwayne Wade hit the 3. Jason Kidd, 8 seconds left. He might be just going for the win here. Screen from Jason Terry. Jason Kidd takes it all the way over Chalmers, blocked by Joel Anthony, I think it was. Or was that Ratliff? That might have been Ratliff. And the Heat take this one by 1 point. That was Theo Ratliff. Okay, so it was Ratliff that got the block there. Dwayne Wade with 32, 9, and 10. LeBron with 26, 9, and 15. Chris Bosh with 23. Amazing games from everyone here. Jason Terry with 26. Dirk with 24, but they couldn't get it done. Also, that was a colossal sell by Jason Kidd. Why he took the last shot while shooting 0 for 4 at the time and 0 for 3 with 5 turnovers is absolutely beyond me. He should be released. That's insane how he put up donuts and then he's like, you know what, fuck, I'm taking the last shot. All right, the Heat go up 1-0. Let's get into game 2. The Mavericks take this one. Dwayne Wade with 35 points. LeBron, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. On 5 for 14, that's horrendous. 5 turnovers as well. Dirk with 34 and 10. Sean Marion, 17. Now the series is tied at 1 apiece. Let's get into game 3. Let's go. That was an absolute ass blasting right there. D-Wade with 30 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals and 2 blocks. LeBron with 30 points, 10 assists, 4 steals and 3 blocks. Jason Terry with 23. Dirk oh my gosh, he only had 18 points in 41 minutes. The Heat take a 2-1 series lead. Will the Mavericks stay alive, or can the Heat put themselves in a very good position? The Mavericks narrowly get through this game on top. LeBron with 24 points, decent stat line, good shooting as well. Dwayne Wade, 6 turnovers, but he did okay. Dirk with 28 points, there we go, buddy. Sean Marion with 14, Jason Terry with 13. Not a bad game, and the Mavericks tie this series at 2. Let's go into game 5 now. Ooh, I was gonna jump in, but they kind of pulled away at the end. The Heat take this one in game 5. Chris Bosh with 38 points. LeBron with 35, 7, and 10. Dwayne Wade with 20 points and 12 assists. Even Mike Miller got in on the action. Dirk with 42 and 10. This was a duel between the power forwards. The Heat make this series a 3-2 series. Will the Heat win this championship right now? Or will the Mavericks force a game 7? Let's jump into it. Let's see. The Mavericks take this and force game 7. Dwayne Wade with 36 points. LeBron 29, 7, and 11. Dirk with 37 points. Jason Terry 22. Sean Marion 20 and 14. And now it's time for game 7. Let's get into it. Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the 2011 Finals, where these two teams actually faced off. Miami Heat are up by 1 point now. They get it to LeBron. LeBron drives in, finds Ratliff, jump shot, off the mark, okay. The Dallas Mavericks have a chance to take the lead here. Takes it in, okay, down to Dirk. This is the best case scenario. Fadeaway over Bosh, bang! Dirk Nowitzki hits it, and the Dallas Mavericks go up by 1 with 33 seconds left. Ratliff now gets it into LeBron. Okay, LeBron, oh my gosh, he's driving the lane, kicks it to Dwayne Wade, steps in, gets a turnover. Jason Terry stripping him. Big pause, maybe. The ball is in Dallas's park. 5 seconds or so separating the shot and game clock. Dallas needs a bucket. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They get it to Dirk. Jump shot over Bosh. He misses it. And the Heat call a timeout with 5.4 remaining. 5.4 on the clock. The Miami Heat have a chance to win this NBA Finals. It's game 7, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron driving in, and he makes it. With 1.8 remaining, they pulled out their cheat code and they gave it to him. Sean Marion is not holding that. 1.8 seconds remaining. Can they hit the game winner? He gets it. Jason Terry for the win. Oh my gosh, he just missed it. And the Miami Heat win the 2011 championship. LeBron with 33 points, 8 assists, and the game winner, the series winner, the NBA championship winner. Dwayne Wade with 31 points, Chris Bosh with 15 and 11. Dirk put up 42 and 12, but couldn't get it done. And with that, the Miami Heat overcome the obstacle. They get the rematch they always wanted ever since 2011 when they lost. And now they beat the Dallas Mavericks and win the NBA championship in 2011. And LeBron James wins the Finals MVP. 27, 6, and 10. 2 steals and a block. Really good shooting splits. And more importantly, the game winner in the Finals in Game 7. Juwan Howard retires with a ring. Kurt Thomas retires. Yeah, he was older than dirt at this point. Jerry Stackhouse also gets a ring. Ben Wallace retires. Antonio McDyess. Steve Nash retires. Interesting. Matter of fact, I think I might just overwrite this just because, like, he's 86 overall. He has a couple good years in his career. I'm going to actually overwrite this. All right, the draft lottery. This is the Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie draft class. And the Phoenix Suns get it. Okay, maybe this was good that I, kept Steve Nash from retiring. They get the first overall pick, followed by the Timberwolves and the Wizards, the Jazz and the Raptors. All right, the NBA draft with the first pick, the Suns select Kawhi Leonard out of San Diego State. That is the best player in this draft. The Timberwolves with the second pick, they select Klay Thompson out of Washington State. Washington now with the 3rd pick to go with John Wall. They select Jonas Valanciunas. He's going there years before he did in real life. Obviously, he was on the Wizards for about half a year this year, and then he got traded to Sacramento. Utah with the 4th pick. They select Jimmy Butler out of Marquette. That would have been filthy if we had John Wall and Jimmy Butler, but we'll have Gordon Hayward and Jimmy Butler. That's something, right? We haven't seen Kyrie, so the Raptors have a chance to snag him here, and the Raptors with the 5th pick select Kyrie Irving out of Duke. There we go. That's surprising that he dropped to number 5. Valanciunas got picked over him. The Raptors pick him up, man. That's a steal. Tristan Thompson went to the Bobcats. Kemba goes to the Sacramento Kings. Kenneth Faried to the Bucks. Tobias Harris, J. Cole goes to the Cavaliers. Okay. Vucevic goes to the Grizzlies. All right. Now in free agency, we have a decently deep free agency pool. We have Carmelo Anthony, obviously 27 years old. So will he re-sign with the Denver Nuggets, or will he take his talent elsewhere? We also have big Al Horford, 25 years old, 89 overall, has a couple offers right now. We have Zach Randolph, 88 overall. Joakim Noah, is he gonna leave Derrick Rose and the Bulls? We'll see. Mike Conley as well, Yao Ming, David West. Okay, Al Horford stays with the Hawks. I mean, he was restricted free agent, so that kind of makes sense. Marc Gasol stays on the Grizzlies. Carmelo stays with the Denver Nuggets for 5 years. That is interesting. Zach Randolph stays with the Grizzlies as well. They keep their core around. That's good. Yao Ming stays with the Rockets. Mike Conley stays with the Grizzlies too. W. Joakim Noah signs with the Bulls. Well, re-signs to the Bulls, I should say. Shaq re-signs with the Celtics. Okay, he doesn't call it a career yet. J.R. Smith signs with the Knicks. That's kind of crazy. He did in real life, but yo, imagine Melo just left him hanging. That's crazy. So we're gonna see J.R. on the Knicks, but not Melo. Okay. David West to the Raptors. Okay, that adds some depth. They have Kyrie, DeMar DeRozan. Jamal Crawford signs with the Magic. Okay. They still have Dwight Howard. Bucks signed T-Mac on a 2-year deal. Last year, he put up 9 points for the Pistons. Oh, Rashard Lewis got traded there, I guess. Interesting. Derrick Rose wins the 2012 MVP this time. Okay, not the 2011. This is the lockout year in real life, I believe. 29, 5, and 8. Kawhi Leonard, Rookie of the Year. 18, 4, and 2. Steal on a block. Really good. Gilbert Arenas, 6 Man of the Year. 15 points for the Bucks off the bench. Dwight Howard, DPOY. 13 points, 13 rebounds. 2 blocks and a steal. Goran Dragic, 15 points is the MIP. Thunder goes 64 and 18. That's crazy. All-NBA first team, we got D Rose, D Wade, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Andrew Bynum once again. Averaging 19 and 13. He got better. All-NBA second team, we got Russ, we got Kobe, Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant, and now DeMarcus Cousins. He might have been there last year. I don't think so, though. 20 points, 12 rebounds. That's a very good improvement. Very good season. All-NBA third team, we got John Wall, now putting up 25, 4, and 10 a season. Holy shit. That's a big improvement. We also got Steph Curry, now putting up 24 a game. Kevin Love, Paul Pierce, and Roy Hibbert. All defensive first team, we got D Wade, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Serge Ibaka, and Dwight Howard. All defensive second team, we got Andre Iguodala, Derrick Rose on the all defensive second team, Josh Smith, Paul George, who's now putting up 16, 8, and 1, and 2 steals as well. Not bad at all. And Roy Hibbert, obviously, so 2 Pacers there. All rookie first team, we got Kawhi, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Valanciunas, and Jimmy Butler. Makes sense. All rookie second team, we got Kenneth Faried, Tristan Thompson, Kemba Walker, Tobias Harris, and Alec Burks. In the playoffs, we got the Thunder with the first seed and the Bulls with the first seed, just like last year. Melo's Nuggets made the 8th seed, and the Heat of the second seed again. Let's get to the first round. Okay, well, this time we have the Thunder getting through the first round easily. The Timberwolves upset the Warriors in 7. The Spurs get through the first round, finally. And the Lakers go down in the first round for 2 years in a row. Kobe shot 7 for 23 and 2 for 8. He averaged 31 this playoffs. That's just a tough game. But Dirk with 32, so they make it out of the first round again. Over in the East, we got the Bulls. Okay, they got taken to 7 by the Magic, but they pull through. The Hawks get through the Wizards in 6. The Knicks take down the Pacers in 7, and it's a gentleman's sweep for the Heat. This is going to be interesting. Let's get through the second round now. Okay, the Hawks get redemption. Last year, they got beat by the Bulls. This year, they beat the Bulls. The Heat take down the Knicks in the second round. It's a sweep for the Thunder over the Timberwolves. And the Spurs take down the Mavericks in 6 games. Now we got the Spurs and the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, and we got the Heat and the Hawks. Wow, the Heat just got swept. What happened? Jamal Crawford leads the Hawks. Or is that Jordan Crawford? That is Jordan Crawford. Shout out Jordan Crawford. Josh Smith, obviously, with 24. Al Horford, 18 and 8. LeBron with 22 on 21 shot attempts. Not the best, but not the worst. Dwayne Wade only took 11 shots. That's a problem. Chris Bosh shot 6 for 16. Trevor Ariza on the Heat, 1 for 10. Well, we got the finals. Now it is the Hawks and the Thunder. Let's get into it. Wow, the Thunder absolutely decimate the Hawks. Westbrook with 32, Ibaka with 27-11, James Harden with 25, Durant with 24, Jose Calderon running the bench. That's crazy. Al Horford with 20, but it's not good enough. And the Thunder take a 1-0 series lead. Let's get into game 2. Another big win for the Thunder. KD with 32, Westbrook with 24, 8, and 10. And the Thunder go up 2-0. It's not necessarily over here, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's get into game 3 here. Another ass blasting in favor of the Thunder. Holy shit. James Harden with 38 points. Russell Westbrook with 35 and 15. It is a 3-0 series lead for the Thunder, and it has not been any competition yet. It has been all Oklahoma so far. The Thunder sweep the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA Finals, and they take home the 2012 NBA Championship. They made the finals in real life during this season, but they lost to the Miami Heat. But this time, they get a ring. Russell Westbrook leading the way with 30 points a game, 6 rebounds, 11.5 assists, 2 steals, 57% from the field, 41% from 3, 89% from the line. Player retirement, we got Shaq finally calling it a career after 20 seasons in the league. Jason Kidd calls it a career. Those glasses on, I don't know why. Big Z calls it a career. And now the draft lottery. This is the Damian Lillard draft class, and the Bucks get the first pick, followed by the Bobcats and the Raptors, with the Cavaliers and the Suns as well. The Milwaukee Bucks with the first pick select Anthony Davis. That's a solid pick. He's probably the best player in this draft class, other than, you know, Damian Lillard. The Bobcats, though, with the second pick select Draymond Green. Are you kidding me? How Bobcats are the Bobcats? Yo, Michael Jordan is running the Bobcats at this point, I'm pretty sure. Get him out. Fire him. Toronto with the third pick select Harrison Barnes. Are you kidding me? Andre Drummond's here. Damian Lillard is here. And you pick Harrison Barnes. With the fourth pick, now the Cavs select Bradley Beal. They pass up on Damian Lillard. They pass up on Andre Drummond. Now the Phoenix Suns with a pick select Damian Lillard. Okay, so they're probably moving on from Steve Nash. New Orleans Hornets select Andre Drummond out of Connecticut. Okay. Terrence Ross to the Rockets. Dion Waiters to the Brooklyn Nets. Now Brooklyn Nets. Chris Middleton to the Denver Nuggets with Melo. Interesting. Free agency. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have Derrick Rose coming off the MVP season. Russell Westbrook coming off a title. We got Dwight Howard, Kevin Love, Darren Williams, Brooke Lopez, Eric Gordon, who had a really good season. Westbrook signs back to the Thunder, W, for 4 years as well. Brooke Lopez back with the Brooklyn Nets. Dwight Howard stays on the Magic. Darren Williams re-signs with the Jazz. Derrick Rose re-signs with the Bulls. Ray Allen re-signs to the Celtics. Roy Hibbert stays on the Pacers. That's really good. They got an All-NBA third-team center on their team. Lamar Odom re-signs to the Lakers. That's really good. Kevin Durant takes home the 2013 MVP, 30 points a game. I can see why. I can definitely see why. AD Rookie of the Year, 19 points, 9 rebounds. Anthony Randolph, 6th Man of the Year, 17 and 11 off the bench. Holy shit. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player of the Year, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks and a steal. Nikola Vucevic, MIP, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Scott Brooks, Coach of the Year, I think it's second or third year in a row, actually. 66 and 16 is crazy. All-NBA first team, we got John Wall putting up 28 and 11. Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Andrew Bynum. He's been All-NBA first team this whole entire sim so far. Lakers fans are crying in the corner right now because this dude's injuries killed his career. All-NBA second team, we got Kobe, Steph, Blake Griffin, Tim Duncan, and DeMarcus Cousins. Once again, DeMarcus Cousins, 22 and 11 now. All-NBA third team, we got an injured Chris Paul day-to-day though, and an injured Dwayne Wade, 1 to 2 weeks. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love, and Roy Hibbert. All defensive first team, we got Kobe, D Wade, Tim Duncan, the DPOY, Dwight Howard, and LeBron. All defensive second team, we got Rajon Rondo, we got Chris Paul, Kawhi, PG, and Roy Hibbert. All rookie first team, we got AD, Jared Sullinger. I remember him on the Raptors, 10 seconds that was. Andre Drummond putting up 11 points and 9 rebounds, 39% from the field, 50% from the wow. Bradley Beal for the Cavs. He put up 18 a game. That's not bad at all. And John Henson, all rookie second team. We got Devin Hawkins. Draymond Green selected second overall, which was absolute. I don't even know what Michael Jordan was thinking. Just look at the shooting splits. Chris Middleton, Yuri Postnov, sure, we'll go with that. Harrison Barnes as well. The Oklahoma City Thunder take home first seed, and the Miami Heat finally get the first seed, and they face the Bobcats. If they lose to the Bobcats, I'm gonna be absolutely, I'm gonna be at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. Let's get to the first round though. Okay, so the Heat get through. The Atlanta Hawks, wow, take it to 7 games against the Magic, but they get it done. The Wizards kind of upset the third seed Sixers, and the Bulls take down the Brooklyn Nets in 7. Thunder get taken to 7 by the Clippers, but the Thunder come on top. We got the Kings upsetting the Lakers. The Lakers have been a first round exit in every single year. Kobe dropped 38 in the closeout, but he could not get it done. Spurs gentlemen sweep against the Hornets, makes sense. And the Warriors take down the Blazers in 5. So let's get to the second round. Sacramento upsetting the defending champions. They just sweep them. Where did Westbrook go? Is Westbrook injured? Don't tell me Westbrook's injured. Torn right ACL. Ooh, that is not good. We got the Spurs taking down the Warriors in 7. Over in the East, we got, the Hawks and the Miami Heat. The Heat take them down in 7. And then we have the Bulls taking down the Wizards in 6 games. John Wall, holy shit, with 25, 7, and 16. 3 for 11 from three's ass, but you know what? He made up for it. Derrick Rose with a 40-piece, though. Yeah, no, he's the reigning MVP for a reason. I guess he didn't win it this year, but you know, he won it last year. Now we have the Bulls and the Heat in the conference finals, along with the Spurs and the Kings. The Heat got swept immediately. That's hilarious. Derrick Rose with 37 points. Over in the West, we got the Spurs taking down the Kings. Cousins with 21, not good enough. Tim Duncan with 25 and 11. Tony Parker with 22, 8 assists, 3 steals. Now we have the Bulls and the Spurs in the 2013 finals. Let's get into game 1. The Bulls lose game 1. The Spurs take it 88-86. D Rose with 30 points, 11 assists. Manu leads the way as he's injured as well. He had 22, 5, and 5 with 4 steals. Duncan only shot the ball 4 times. And the Spurs take a 1-0 series lead. The Spurs run away with this one at the last second. D Rose with a 29-point triple-double. Luol Deng with 28 points. Manu with 22, again leading the way while injured. Tony Parker with 21. Tim Duncan with 11 and 12. Shot 5 for 14. That's horrible, but 4 blocks. And the Spurs take a 2-0 series lead. Okay, let's get into game 3. Okay, and the Spurs take this one again. D Rose with 19 points, shot 4 for 13, 2 for 7, and he fouled out. James Anderson, 19 points. Everyone's getting injured over here, but Tim Duncan with 14 and 9. Tony Parker 13, 6, and 10. This team has a lot of depth scoring. And the Spurs go up 3-0. Will the Bulls stay alive, or can the Spurs sweep in the finals for the 2nd straight year? Okay, the Bulls stay alive. Derrick Rose with 37, 6, and 9. Luol Deng with 19. Carlos Boozer with 13 and 10. Tim Duncan with 29 and 10. Of course, the game that Tim Duncan scores a lot is the game that they lose. That's kind of backwards, but all right. Will the Bulls force a game 6? The Bulls take this one in spectacular fashion. Derrick Rose with 49, 7, and 16. Luol Deng with 18, 8, and 6. Joakim Noah with 17 and 14. Tim Duncan with 37 and 14. Manu with 15. And the Bulls stay alive again. Okay, game 6 now. Are the Bulls going to force game 7, or are the Spurs going to get their heads out of their asses and pull this through? Oh my gosh, the Bulls pull through and get it done, and they force a game 7. Derrick Rose with 30 points, 6 steals. Luol Deng with 30 points, 9 rebounds. Carlos Boozer with 14 and 10. And now we got game 7 in the NBA Finals. The Bulls have come back from down 3-0, and it is now 3-3. The San Antonio Spurs finally pull through and win this one. Derrick Rose with 38 points, but it's not good enough. He played out of his mind. He averaged 31 a game during the playoffs. The Spurs get it done. Tim Duncan leading the way with 25 and 13. And the San Antonio Spurs win the 2013 NBA Championship in 7 games. Tim Duncan with the Finals MVP. 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks as well. Great stat line, and he deserved it. Marcus Camby retires for the Heat. Mike Bibby, Andre Miller, Jason Terry, Michael Redd. Who gets the first pick in this draft? It'll be the 2013 draft. This is the Giannis draft and the Victor Oladipo draft. And it goes to the Timberwolves, followed by the Cavs and the Phoenix Suns, the Knicks, and the Celtics as well. With the first pick, the Timberwolves select Giannis Antetokounmpo out of Greece. That's the best pick they could have had, and now they're secured for the future at least. The Cavs with the second pick select Victor Oladipo out of Indiana. Beautiful. That's a great selection. Now they have Bradley Beal as well. That might be troublesome in the future. The Suns with the third pick select Rudy Gobert out of France. I hope they don't like anything but standing dunks and defense. The Knicks now with the fourth pick select Lucas Ryan. Well, at that, okay, the Celtics with the fifth pick select Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out of Georgia. That's a solid pick. Otto Porter went 6th to the Pistons. I don't know why the Knicks chose Lucas Ryan, but whatever. Damaged Scrotum went to the Raptors. He's gonna be backing up Kyrie. CJ McCollum went to the Bucks. Seth Curry to the Nuggets. The IRL Rookie of the Year Michael Carter-Williams went 14th to the Dallas Mavericks. Steph Curry is a free agent, 25 years old, 95 overall. James Harden's a 93 overall. He is a restricted free agent though. Kevin Love as well. Drew Holiday, 88 overall at 23 years old. DeMar DeRozan, 88 overall as well. well. Tyreek Evans, 88. Serge, Brandon Jennings, and Gordon Hayward as well. Eric Gordon. I just realized that Anthony Bennett wasn't in that draft class, was he? James Harden re-signs to the Thunder. Caron Butler stays on the Mavericks. Steven Jackson re-signs to the Bobcats. Tyreek Evans stays on the Kings. Paul Millsap stays on the Jazz. Steph Curry re-signed to the Warriors for $100 million over 5 years. That's the best thing they could have done. DeMar DeRozan re-signs to the Raptors. Eric Gordon stays on the Clippers. James Johnson stays on the Bulls. Drew Holiday stays on the Sixers. W. The 2013-14 MVP goes to Steph Curry. 27 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. That's crazy. Look at the shooting splits too. 53, 45, 97. Giannis wins Rookie of the Year, 13.7 rebounds. Tyrese Thomas, 6th Man of the Year. Okay, Bulls legend. Not really. He wins the 6th Man of the Year, putting up 15 and 10 off the bench for the Bobcats. Interesting. Wow. Paul George, Defensive Player of the Year, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals and a block. Dion Waiters, MIP, 14 points for the Brooklyn Nets. Love me some Dion Waiters. Coach of the Year once again goes to Scott Brooks, 62 and 20 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. All-NBA first team, we got Steph Curry, John Wall, KD, LeBron, and DeMarcus Cousins overtaking Andrew Bynum's All-NBA first team. He put up 23 and 13, another really good season for DeMarcus Cousins. All-NBA second team, Derrick Rose, Kobe, putting up 26 a game. Obviously, he didn't tear his Achilles in this sim, so that's a good sign for him. 7 rebounds and 5 assists as well. AD, Kawhi Leonard on the All-NBA second team, 25 points. And wait a damn minute. 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. A block and a steal for Jared Sullinger. You're telling me Jared Sullinger makes the All-NBA second team. All right, buddy. All-NBA third team, we got Baby Braun, Eric Bledsoe, 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. That's not bad at all. All-NBA third team, Darren Williams, Tim Duncan, Paul George, and Andrew Bynum. All-defensive first team, we got Kobe, Rajon Rondo, Paul George, Tim Duncan, and Dwight Howard. All-defensive second team, we got Jimmy Butler, John Wall, AD, Draymond, and Greg Oden. Oh, shit. Okay. He's averaging 15 and 16. 2.5 blocks a game, too. All-rookie first team, we got the Rookie of the Year Giannis. We got Michael Carter-Williams, Rudy Gobert, Conrad Elliott. Who the fuck are you? And Sphincter Oladipo for the Cavaliers. All-rookie second team, we got Otto Porter, Lucas Ryan. What did he put up? 15 points for the Knicks. Okay, 35%. That's pretty horrendous. John Ryan. Okay, I guess the Ryan brothers. Cody Zeller and Damaged Scrotum for the Toronto Raptors. 23 points a game. Holy. We got the Thunder with the first seed once again, and we got the Pacers now with the first seed. The Heat are the 8th seed. Excuse me. They still have LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. I don't know why they're the 8th seed. They barely made the playoffs. All right, well, let's get to the first round. LeBron and the Miami Heat go out sad as they lose in a gentleman's sweep to the Pacers, led by Paul George, the Defensive Player of the Year, and Darren Collison as well. Derrick Rose leading the Bulls past the Milwaukee Bucks in 5. The 76ers taking down the Pistons. We have the Atlanta Hawks taking down the Brooklyn Nets. Over in the West, we have a sweep for the Thunder. We have the Kings taking down the Clippers in 6. We have a sweep for the Grizzlies, and we have a 7-game series between the Warriors and the Blazers, but the Warriors come on top. Let's get through the second round now. Oklahoma gets taken down in 6 games by the Kings. Holy shit. Tyreek Evans, Omri Caspi, who was solid for a bit back then. He's putting up 17 a game this playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins, Gallinari, Walker, and Whiteside. Holy shit. Wow, and the Kings get it done though, and the Warriors defeat the Grizzlies in 7 and make the conference finals with MVP Steph Curry. Over in the East, we got the Bulls taking down the first seed Pacers 4-3 in their series. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks making the conference finals once again as they take down the Sixers in 7. Now we got the Hawks and the Bulls, and then we got the Warriors and the Kings. It's the Battle of California. Okay, and the Warriors take down the Kings in 5. Curry with a 40 piece in the playoffs. Monte Ellis with 21. And we have the Atlanta Hawks taking down the Bulls in a gentleman's sweep. Joe Johnson with 18 points. And now we have the Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA Finals in the 2014 season. Let's get through game 1. The Warriors take this one 121-112. Monte Ellis leads the way with 29 points. Curry played 36 minutes, had 9, 9, and 11 on 4 for 11 shooting. Jordan Crawford with 26 points leading the way. But the Warriors take game 1. Let's get into game 2. All right, we jump into game 2 of the 2014 finals between the Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are up by 1 point, and Jordan Crawford has it. Let's go. They get the ball to Josh Smith for 3 over David Lee, and he hits it! Josh Smith hits a 3 in clutch time? Curry, oh my gosh, just pulls up in Jordan Crawford's face and misses, and that's Beadrins actually, who puts it back up, and Horford locks him down. And now they have to play the foul game. If Horford makes these free throws, I'm calling it a game. First one is good, and that's probably going to do it, a 5-point game. I don't want to sit here through all the free throws and stuff. Horford, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If the Warriors score here, they have a chance. They need to score, though. Curry driving in on Jeff Teague. Takes it up, pop step, and it's good. Steph Curry makes the layup over Jeff Teague. Okay, it's a 3-point game. First free throw, and it goes. Okay. Second free throw to put them up by 5. And it goes as well, and that's probably going to do it. Monte Ellis led the way with 20 points. Steph Curry with 16, 6, and 8. Jordan Crawford with 33 points, and they get it done. It's 1-1 in the finals. Now let's get into Game 3. The Atlanta Hawks pull away in the last couple seconds and take Game 3. Curry with 31 points, and Jordan Crawford with 32. Game 4 it is now. The Hawks are up 2-1. Let's go. Ooh, the Warriors respond with a game of their own as they take Game 4. Steph with 27, 7, and 9. Darrell Wright with 20 points. Okay, he's still solid for them. Josh Smith with 21 points, and he gets injured. Joe Johnson with 20 points as well. But the series is tied at 2 now. All right, we jump into Game 5 now. Series is tied at 2. Oh, whoa! What a risky pass! Monte Ellis turns it over. Now Jordan Crawford with the chance to tie it up, takes it up, and misses it over David Lee. That was a horrible take. And now J.J. Redick. Wow, this team is crazy. They don't have Klay Thompson, but they got J.J. Redick, who's a really good shooter himself. Warriors up by 2 now, 20 seconds left. Monte Ellis pulls up for 3, and he misses it. Rebound by Lee, though, and he gets fouled in the paint. Low-key a good foul there. Matt Barnes on the inbound. Gets it into Monte Ellis, who immediately gets fouled. And Monte Ellis will go to the line here. Try and make it a 2-possession game. Monte Ellis makes the first one okay. Second free throw by Ellis. And it drops as well, and it's a 2-possession game, a 4-point game for the Warriors. Johnson, 4-point game. He posting up J.J. Redick. Oh, Josh Smith passes out of it. Okay, Teague just controls it. Oh, God, they're scrambling. Oh, no. Josh Smith for 3. Oh, my God, he hit it. Josh Smith. It's a contested deep 3. It's set open, but it was contested. Damn it, I saw the hands. I can't believe that went in. Ellis misses a free throw right here. This is crucial. Oh my gosh. He makes the first one okay. Second free throw. It's going to be a 3-point game if he misses or makes this. Second free throw, and it goes. It takes a bounce, but it goes. No timeouts for the Hawks. Half court to tie the game. Oh my gosh, they hit the front of the rim. And the Golden State Warriors stay alive, and they take Game 5 here. Monte Ellis with some clutch free throws. 20 points for him. Curry with 17 and 8 assists. David Lee, 16 and 14. Joe Johnson with 33 points. Jordan Crawford with 22. But the Warriors get it done, and they take a 3-2 series lead. And the Atlanta Hawks respond with a huge game now. Curry with 22 points. Jordan Crawford leading the Atlanta Hawks to a victory to force Game 7. Now we have Game 7 once again. The Atlanta Hawks and the Golden State Warriors. Let's jump into it. And now we jump into Game 7 of the 2014 Finals. The Atlanta Hawks are up by 3 against the Warriors with 35 seconds left. Joe Johnson now being guarded by J.J. Redick. Johnson, okay, kind of getting pressured now. Pulls up, midi, and it's good. Joe Johnson. ISO Joe takes advantage of the mismatch. They need a quick 3 here, the Warriors do. They get it out to Darrell Wright. Okay, they force it to Monte Ellis now. Screen, Ellis for 3, and he hits it. Monte Ellis with a clutch 3. Brings the lead within 2. And now Jeff Teague is going to get fouled immediately by Steph Curry. Now Jeff Teague at the line, first free throw, and it's good. 86%. He seems reliable. 3-point game. Can he make it a 2-possession game with his free throw? And it goes. It's a 2-possession game. The Warriors have no timeouts left. They need a quick 3 and a foul. This is not quick. Ekpe do not shoot that. Oh, Monte Ellis contested 3, and he misses it, and that will do it. Chuck Hayes at the line. He sucks. What is that free throw? Oh my gosh. Get him out. Chuck Hayes at the line. Second one. Good God. And he misses both. It's not over. It might be over. It's probably over. Wait, Ellis is open. Ellis for 3. And the Atlanta Hawks get it done in Game 7. And with that, the Atlanta Hawks win the 2014 NBA championship, led by Josh Smith. Okay, I thought it was going to Joe Johnson, but Josh Smith, he hit a couple really clutch shots, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Shot 36% from 3, not bad at all. Player retirements, we got Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Tracy McGrady, Tim Duncan, Rashard Lewis, Brad Miller, Manu Ginobili. Now the draft lottery. Who will get the #1 overall pick? The Dallas Mavericks do, followed by the Pelicans, Spurs, Knicks, and Rockets. We have like Jokic, Embiid, Andrew Wiggins. There's a bunch of good names in this. With the first pick, though, the Mavericks select Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. He went #1 in real life. He was immediately traded, though, from the Cavs to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love, I believe it was. Pelicans with the second pick select Nikola Jokic out of Serbia. That's a steal. No Taco Bell commercials here, ladies and gentlemen. San Antonio with a third pick selects to replace Tim Duncan. Oh, they trade their pick. They trade the third pick for Ty Lawson and Jonas Jerebko, or Jonas Jerebko. I don't know how you pronounce it. So now the Nuggets with the third pick. Are you kidding me? Are we dead ass? Dante Exum. The Knicks now with the fourth pick select Joel Embiid out of Kansas. Holy shit. Now with the fifth pick, the Rockets select Zach LaVine out of UCLA. That's a W pick right there. Aaron Gordon went to the Nuggets at 7. Julius Randle to the Timberwolves. Hopefully he doesn't break his leg on the first game of his career like he did in real life. All right, free agency, we got PG, 96 overall, 24 years of age, DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Love, Marc Gasol, Gordon Hayward, and a bunch of other really solid players too. J.R. Smith re-signs to the Knicks. DeMarcus Cousins stays on the Kings. Okay. Paul George re-signs to the Pacers. Kevin Love goes to the Suns. The Suns have Dragic, Corey Maggette, that's solid, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love, and Rudy Gobert with Dame off the bench. Are you kidding me? Jordan Crawford re-signed to the Hawks. That's huge for them. I'm surprised he hasn't won sixth man yet. 24 a game off the bench is crazy. The 2015 MVP goes to Derrick Rose, his second MVP of this sim, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists a game. Nikola Jokic, Rookie of the Year, 16, 7 and 7. Okay, that's an incredible rookie season. Dame with sixth man of the year, obviously. He's off the bench. He's averaging 20 points, 5 assists. Really good shooting splits too, 45% from 3. Paul George, DPOY for the second straight year, 2 steals, a block, 8 rebounds a game. Vince Stanley wins MIP, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Not bad, but who the fuck is that? Richard Mason. Wow, the Suns go 69 and 13. All NBA first team, we got D Rose, Kobe. Bro, 36-year-old Kobe's a 99 overall. He's averaging 30 points a game. LeBron, AD, putting up now 23 and 13, and DeMarcus Cousins, 95 overall. All NBA second team, we got John Wall, Russ, KD, Kawhi, and Nikola Vucevic for the Grizzlies. All NBA third team, we got Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, Kevin Love, Paul George, and Andrew Bynum. All defensive first team, we got Kobe, Jimmy, PG, LeBron, and Andre Drummond. All defensive second team, we got Dwayne Wade, who has broken ribs, Chris Paul, AD, Kawhi Leonard, and Dwight Howard. All rookie first team, we got Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Dante Exum, the infamous #3 pick, Zach LaVine, and Joel Embiid. All rookie second team, we have Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick, averaged 17 points a game, and he didn't make it. Marcus Smart, Dario Saric, Jaysean Hammonds, and TJ Warren. Interesting. The Suns obviously take home the first seed in the West. They had like 69 wins or whatever it was. We have the Bulls in the East taking the first seed for, I mean, they have for most of the sim, to be honest with you. Let's get through the first round, though. Okay, the Bulls sweep, the Pistons sweep, the Wizards take down the Pacers in 6, and the Sixers take down the defending champions in 6 as well. Over in the West, we got a sweep for the Suns over the Lakers. The Kings take down the Warriors in a gentleman's sweep. Wow, okay, the 6th seed Timberwolves take down the 3rd seed Pelicans in kind of an upset in a 5-game series. And the Thunder sweep the Trailblazers. Let's get through the second round now. And we have, okay, the Kings kind of upsetting the Suns. Actually, that's a full-on upset. The 4th seed took down the 1st seed in 7 games. We have the 6th seed Timberwolves upsetting the 2nd seed Timberwolves in 7 as well. We have the Detroit Pistons knocking out the MVP Derrick Rose and his Chicago Bulls in 6 games. We have the Sixers taking down the Wizards in 7. Now we have the 2nd seed Sixers and the 4th seed Pistons in the conference finals in the East, and then in the West we have the 4th seed Kings and the 6th seed Timberwolves. Let's get into it. Okay, we have the 6th seed Timberwolves taking down the Kings to make the finals for the first time in this sim for them, and we have the 4th seed Pistons taking down the 2nd seed Sixers in 5 games in both series. And for the first time ever, we have the Pistons and the Timberwolves. The Pistons, who do they even have anyways? They have Lance Stevenson, Anthony Randolph, Rodney Stuckey, Trevor Ariza. This team just, I mean, I don't even know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know. This team just made the finals somehow. And then the Timberwolves, oh, Klay Thompson with a 40 piece. Giannis, okay, that makes sense. Giannis is there. All right, game 1. Let's get into it. Oh, okay, the Pistons were up by like 4 points or 5 points or whatever it was, and then the Timberwolves brought it within 1. So I didn't jump in, but Michael Beasley with 25 points, Klay Thompson with 18, Giannis with 14 and 10. Anthony Randolph, never mind, that's the superstar. Sorry, Anthony Randolph is the superstar of this team, 27 and 12, and he leads the Pistons to a Game 1 victory in the 2015 finals. Let's get into Game 2 here. And the Pistons run away with this one at the end there. Klay Thompson with 27 for the Timberwolves, but it's not good enough. Otto Porter leads the Pistons with 25 points. Rodney Stuckey with 20. Lance Stevenson with 18, 6, and 8. This team is just a lot of good depth, and they all step up when they need to, I guess. And the Pistons take a 2-0 series lead. Let's get into Game 3. Okay, the Pistons take Game 3 as well. Klay Thompson with 19, Michael Beasley with 19, Giannis with 19. Rodney Stuckey leads the way with 26 points, 9 assists. Anthony Randolph with 22 and 8. The Pistons are absolutely smoking a Timberwolves pack right now, but there's still a chance. We've seen crazier things. Will the Timberwolves get swept? We'll have to find out. The Timberwolves facing elimination here. It's Game 4. It's a 3-0 series lead for the Pistons, and the Pistons are down by 3. Rodney Stuckey now has it up top. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, Stuckey backs up. He doesn't take the 3, is he? Posnoff. Who the fuck is that? He misses it. Oh my gosh, it's over. It is over here. Unless, wait a damn minute. If Jordan Farmar misses a free throw, oh no, it's over. Rodney Stuckey with 19 and 10. He did good. Obviously, Otto Porter with 17. Randolph with 16 and 7. But Klay Thompson with a 35-point performance. Jordan Farmar with 14, 8 and 7. Giannis with 14, 12 and 6 with 3 steals and 2 blocks. It's a great game right there. And with that, the Timberwolves stay alive. Game 5 now. Will the Pistons close this series out? This game was a blowout before I jumped into it, and then in the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves brought it back, and now they're up by 2 with 35 seconds left. Farmar finds Michael Beasley. It looks like a mismatch right here. Beasley takes him to the post, takes it up, and lays it up against a foul. Michael Beasley at the line, first free throw, and it goes, and it's a 3-point lead for the Timberwolves. Beasley's second free throw, and it goes as well. It is a 4-point lead. Rodney Stuckey now. Their best player has the ball other than, well, I guess Anthony Randolph. I don't know where he is, though. Stuckey takes it up. Contested layup. He gets blocked by Anderson Varejao. It looked like Anderson Varejao, at least. I couldn't get the words out regardless, so who would have known? Michael Beasley at the line now to put this game away, and he makes the first one, and it's over. Giannis with 35, 16, and 8. Rodney Stuckey with 22 and 12, but they didn't get it done, man. That's the bottom line. And now it is 3-2 for the Pistons. The Timberwolves are on a 2-game hot streak now. Will the Timberwolves force Game 7? We'll have to find out. I accidentally let the sim last for too long, so we're jumping in with 11 seconds left. The Pistons are up by 2. Why are they not fouling? Why are they not fouling? Why are they not fouling? I glitched them! No way! Oh my gosh. The Timberwolves just didn't foul. The NBA championship was on the line. They just dribbled out the clock in a 2-point game. That's crazy. Lance Stevenson leads the way with 23, Otto Porter with 20, Rodney Stuckey with 19, Anthony Randolph, their best player, averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds this series, but got 8 points and 8 rebounds this game. That was one of the weirdest and most underwhelming reactions I've had to a finals win. I think I might have just glitched it by jumping in with only 11 seconds left. I apologize, Timberwolves fans. I just kind of cooked gel by accident. And the Detroit Pistons win the NBA championship, led by Rodney Stuckey. That's insane. 19 points, 9 assists though. He had a good series, a good season. He's been solid. Jermaine O'Neal, Chauncey Billups, Anton Jameson, Q Rich, and Jason Richardson all retire. All right, the draft lottery goes to the Knicks, followed by the Hornets, the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, and the Celtics. This is like the Karl Anthony Towns, Porzingis, Devin Booker draft class, and with the first pick in the 2015 draft, the Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis out of Latvia, Tingis Pingus out of Latvia. With the second pick, the Hornets select Karl Anthony Towns out of Kentucky. With the third pick, the Grizzlies select Trey Lyles. Wow, that's a fumble. That is a colossal fumble. With the fourth pick, the Mavericks select... Are you serious? Are we dead ass? They're just gonna pass up Devin Booker to select Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal's a bucket, don't get me wrong, but he ain't no 4th overall pick with all due respect. Fifth pick goes to the Celtics and they select Miles Turner. Are y'all aware that Devin Booker exists here? Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? To the Brooklyn Nets, are they aware? D'Angelo Russell. Hornets now with the 7th pick. Just pick Booker. Is it that difficult? We have a trade. They trade the 7th pick for D'Angelo Russell, I guess. So now the Brooklyn Nets select are you kidding me? Emmanuel Mudiay. I mean, okay, I guess he had potential back then, but Devin Booker exists. The Blazers now with the 8th pick select Keith Lott. Am I tripping balls? Devin Booker has not gone yet. He's what the fuck? All right, Jazz with the 9th pick. They select Justice Winslow. Are you serious? Somebody pick up Devin Booker. The Cavs with the 10th pick select Devin Booker. Finally, bro. They have drafted some of the best players. I swear. They've gotten Kyrie, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Victor Oladipo. Like, bro, they've been drafting good. They finally picked Devin Booker. He was projected to go 4th, and he went 10th. Kyrie's a free agent. Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Dwight Howard, Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, and Carew are all free agents. Let's see what happens. Klay Thompson resigns to the Timberwolves. Kawhi Leonard stays on the Suns. Jimmy Butler stays on the Jazz. Kyrie stays to the Raptors. Yeah, Kemba stays with the Kings. Okay. Dwight Howard signs to the New York Knicks. Marc Gasol signs to the Wizards. Gordon Hayward goes to the Magic. That's crazy. Wow, in the final season of this sim, DeMarcus Cousins wins the 2016 MVP, putting up 24, 13, and 4, a steal and a block. Really good shooting splits. Shout out to Boogie. Karl Anthony Towns, Rookie of the Year, 18 and 10. Nikola Vucevic, 6th Man of the Year, 18 and 9. Not bad at all. Paul George, his 3rd DPOY. Conrad Elliott, MIP. And the Kings go 65 and 17. First team All-NBA, we got D-Rose, Steph Curry, AD, Giannis, and DeMarcus Cousins. Second team All-NBA, we got Russ, we got Kyrie, LeBron, KD, and Andrew Bynum, who's still kicking. Andrew Bynum's only 29 years old. He's putting up 25 and 14. All-NBA third team, we got Drew Holiday, Kobe Bryant, 37 years old, 97 overall, 29 points per game. Blake Griffin, Dirk, and Karl Anthony Towns in the All-NBA third team as a rookie. All defensive first team, we got Kobe, D-Wade, Paul George, AD, and Greg Oden. All defensive second team, we got Rondo, Butler, LeBron, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team, we got Kat, Kristaps, Trey Lyles, Terry Rozier, Justice Winslow. All rookie second team, we got Royce O'Neal, Larry Nance Jr., Devin Booker, Bobby Portis, and this guy. In the final playoffs of this sim, we have the Kings with the first seed, 65 wins obviously, and the Sixers with the first seed in the East. The Heat don't even make the playoffs. That's horrible. The Miami Heat, they still have LeBron, they still have Dwayne Wade, they still have Chris Bosh, they still have a bunch of 78 overall players as their depth, and they can't make the damn playoffs. That's horrendous. Anyways, let's get through the first round again. We have the Sixers sweeping, we have the Cavs taking down the Pistons, the defending champions in 7. We have the Magic taking down the Pacers. I feel like that's been a series cut a few times now, but the Magic take them down in 7. And we have the Bucks upsetting the 2nd seed Bulls in 5. Over in the West, we have the Kings taking down the Lakers in 5 games. We have the Thunder upsetting the 4th seed Suns. Not really an upset, they're pretty even, but in 6 games. We have the 6th seed Warriors sweeping, not just taking down, but sweeping the Pelicans, the 3rd seed Pelicans. And we have the 2nd seed Timberwolves taking down Carmelo and the Nuggets in 5. Let's get through the second round. And the Kings get their season spoiled by the 5th seed Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook drops a 36-point triple-double, KD with 28. James Harden is injured. Torn left patella tendon, but they get it done regardless. The Timberwolves also gentlemen sweep the Warriors and make it to their 2nd straight conference finals. Over in the East, we have the Sixers taking down the Cavs in 5, and we have the Magic sweeping the Bucks. Now in the conference finals, we have the Sixers and the Magic, and then we have the Timberwolves and the Thunder in the West. And now the finals, we have, after a 4-0 sweep for the Timberwolves, they make their 2nd straight NBA finals, and we have the Philadelphia 76ers taking down the Magic in 7 to make their 1st NBA finals, led by Marcus Morris. Ironically enough, they don't have the process and make the finals in this. Does that say something, Joel Embiid? Game 1, let's get to it. All right, game 1 of the finals, the 2016 finals, the finals of this sim. Okay, passes down to Klay Thompson, who's injured, posting up Brandon Roy. Klay Thompson getting locked. Klay Thompson, okay, he has to pass out. Thompson now takes it up over Brandon Roy again. Spin move into the contested layup, and it's good! A very tight layup from Klay Thompson, but he gets it to go. 8 seconds left. He has Klay Thompson all over him. Brandon Roy, oh God, he's gonna have to back up. To Roberson for 3! Bang! Andre Roberson hits the game-tying 3 at the buzzer! How the hell did he make it? Thunder fans are in tears somewhere. Andre Robertson just made a 3. And I'm gonna sim up to the final couple seconds. After we sim the overtime, we find out that the Sixers win. Klay Thompson with 17 points, Giannis with 16. Both shot underwhelmingly. Drew Holiday with 28 and 10, Brandon Roy with 26, Marcus Morris 21, and Andre Robertson hitting the clutch 3 at the buzzer to bring it to overtime and eventually secure the Game 1 victory for the Sixers. The Sixers go up 1-0. Let's get into Game 2. And the Timberwolves come back with a vengeance. Klay Thompson with 34 points, leading them to victory. And the series is tied at 1. Game 3, let's go. Alright, we jump into Game 3 of the NBA Finals in 2016. The Sixers are up by 2 against the Timberwolves. Let's go. Finds Marcus Morris. Guarded by Michael Beasley. He's sizing him up. Looks like they're running an off-ball play, but Morris just fires, and he misses the 3. The Timberwolves have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3 here of their own. Jordan Farmar at the top of the key now. Guarded by Drew Holiday. Finds Michael Beasley. Posting up Thaddeus Young. Michael Beasley takes it all the way and ties the game with 14 seconds left. It's a tie game with 14 seconds left. I hope they have Andre Robertson out here, and they do on the inbound. Brandon Roy now, 5 seconds. Brandon Roy's going for a game, isn't he? Screen up top. Brandon Roy for Game 3. He hits it! The game winner! Brandon Roy at the buzzer! Holy shit! He takes home Game 3 for the Sixers! What a shot! He pump fakes it, takes a smothered 3, and nails it at the buzzer. Drew Holiday almost a 25-point triple-double, but Brandon Roy, 31 years old, knee injuries, not a thing, not a problem in this world. He gets the game winner at the buzzer to take home Game 3 for the Sixers. Game 4, let's go. We now jump into Game 4. The Sixers are up by 3. We've jumped into almost every game except for one in this series. Okay, Klay Thompson down low, posting up Brandon Roy. Shot is good by Klay Thompson, and it's a 1-point game. Brandon Roy gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. Roy's first free throw. You can hear the MVP chants. I'll let him play out. And the second free throw goes for Brandon Roy. What a career turnaround for Brandon Roy, man. All right, the Timberwolves have 22 seconds to work with. They're down by 3. You say the number 3 and you have Klay Thompson on your team. That's a good shot right there. Klay Thompson, he goes for a 2 though. He takes it up contested and misses it over Brandon Roy. And that'll probably do it if Robertson hits the free throws. Robertson at the line, his first one does not go. Robertson is a very bad free throw shooter. Everyone who knows him knows that. Second one. Can it go? He does make it, 44%, and it's a 2-possession game, no timeouts. If the Timberwolves miss this, it's over. Jordan Farmar, contested 3. He misses it. Odin with a rebound. He has to pass out. Giannis for 3. Okay, buddy. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait, Odin. Oh, yeah, let's just shoot it from half court. Fuck it, right? Yeah, game over. Brandon Roy leading the way with 35 points. Drew Holiday with 33 and 8 with 4 blocks as a guard, 5 for 6 from 3. Crazy efficiency. And with that, the Sixers take a 3-1 series lead in the 2016 finals. Let's get into the next game. And the Timberwolves take this game by a margin. Klay with 29 points, Greg Oden with 24 and 13, and they take it. And they stay alive, actually. They stay alive, and it's now 3-2. And the Timberwolves take this one as well. Jordan Farmar leads it, 17 points, 9 assists. The Timberwolves stay alive, and now we have a Game 7. And with that, the Minnesota Timberwolves, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, take this one and win the NBA championship. What a comeback! A 3-1 deficit, and they come back and win it 4-3. They literally pulled what happened in the 2016 finals in this sim, but instead of the Cavs, it was the Minnesota Timberwolves, led by Giannis, who wins the finals MVP, averaging 16, 8, and 6, with a steal and 2 blocks. I thought Brandon Roy secured them the title, but Giannis pulled through with his team, and that will be the last season of this sim. We're going to league history. I will look at NBA history. The season awards, the MVPs you could see here. We had LeBron, D Rose, KD, Steph, D Rose again, and DeMarcus Cousins. Rookie of the year went to Blake Griffin, Kawhi, AD, Giannis, Jokic, and Kat. Sixth man of the year was Manu Ginobili, Gilbert Arenas, Anthony Randolph, Tyrese Thomas, Dame, and Vucevic. DPOY, we had Andrew Bogut, Dwight Howard, Tim Duncan, and 3 straight seasons of Paul George. MIP went to Jeff T, Goran Dragic, Dragic, Nikola Vucevic, Dion Waiters, Vince Stanley, and Conrad Elliott, whoever the fuck that guy is. Past champions, obviously we had LeBron and the Heat taking down the Mavericks in 7. Then we had the Thunder sweeping the Hawks with Westbrook taking on the Finals MVP. Then we had the Spurs taking down the Bulls in 7 games led by Tim Duncan to win the Finals. And we had the Hawks taking down the Warriors in 7 led by Josh Smith. And the Pistons beat the Timberwolves in 6 games in 2015 led by Rodney Stuckey, which is insane. Then we have the Timberwolves making up for their loss last season, beating down the Sixers. They were down 3-1 in the series, and the Timberwolves came back and won 4-3. What an insane run by Giannis, and that's 2 straight sims that I've done where Giannis has won in the final season. That will be it for this video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like on the channel, subscribe for more, and I will be back next week with another sim.